All right, thanks everyone. We'll get started today with Dylan Larkin. Please let us know if you'd like to ask
Recording
a
in
question.
progress.
Ted Colfin.
Hey, Dylan, how are you feeling these days, and just what's the mood around the team right now with all this uncertainty, I guess?
Yeah, there's, well, first, I guess, and foremost, it's good to be back. It's good to have more and more guys show up every day, it seems, and that they're feeling well, most importantly. So, you know what, I think the mood in the room is that we've kind of been through it and had a lot of positive cases. So hopefully we can move on from it, and you know what, it isn't really a problem for us anymore.
Can this strengthen a team somehow, just battling the adversity and stuff?
Yes, you know, we had a great win at home there before the shutdown, and I think the shutdown kind of I guess took away the momentum, but we got to find that quickly coming up against the Islanders, and hopefully we're playing. I don't know, that seems day to day, but hopefully we find our momentum, because we got to focus on a big second half here and quickly get our mind off of being away from the game and Christmas, and get back to work.
The last one, that is a good point. I mean, I was thinking about that. I mean, you guys did have some momentum obviously going. You guys were playing decent hockey and all that, but then all of a sudden it just stops. I mean, what do you do to regain that or whatever?
Well, it's how we set ourselves up, how we prepare, and how we play and on the island. And we haven't played great road hockey, and it's a team that is looking, and they're hungry for points. Especially, they're probably hoping to have a big second half. So we gotta have a great start to that game, and play a great road hockey game.
Thanks.
Max Boltman.
Hey, John, I don't think we've talked to you since they did decide to pull out of the Olympics. Did you have any reaction to that, or do you think if they hadn't done that, do you think you would have wanted to go, or definitely would have stayed? Or?
Well, it would have been an honor to go and represent the U.S. and I would absolutely jumped on that opportunity. With knowing all the things going on, and like everyone says, it's disappointing, and I haven't had the chance to represent the U.S. at a best on best tournament, and it would have been one of the greatest honors of my career so far. So hopefully they can figure something out to get the best players in this game to play each other for their home countries, and in the near future, because I think it'd be great for the game.
I mean, just a quick one on Robbie is a guy who's jumped up to play on that top line with you guys whenever you guys have had somebody out this year. What allows him to kind of step right in with you guys up there?
Yeah, he plays with a lot of energy, and he has skill to go with that. So someone that I enjoy playing with, and we played together. We played well together last year when we were both healthy. So he's someone that will find me and get me the puck, and the same for Bert. So he kind of does it all, and I think a player that he's had to, when he was on St. Louis, he's had to play down the lineup, and with us he's played up the lineup, so he can really play anywhere.
So a player like that, who it's kind of like he can bring some of the down lineup energy, forecheck elements to a skilled game, is kind of what you're saying.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thanks.
And Zarkan.
Yeah, Dylan, during the week-long break here, were you able to do that for the guys that weren't in protocol? Were you able to do anything off ice? And just how long do you think after this long of a break would it take to kind of get back into kind of a game rhythm? No, we weren't able to do anything with the league rules. Hopefully that can be resolved, and we don't have to do what we had to do last year with the bubble, and quarantining at home and stuff like that. No, we weren't able to do much, and
Sorry, what was your second part of your question, Enzar?
After being off for 7, 8 days off the ice, how long do you think it would take to kind of get back, into a rhythm here?
Hopefully not long. Hopefully, we've had a couple skates here, and I know the guys were talking in the room after today. They felt better than they did yesterday, so hopefully there's that steady progression. And for me, I think the best way to get into game shape is to play a game and jump in, and you find your legs after the first period. So I think that that first period, the first one we play back is huge. We got to play simple and just find our legs.
Thanks, Dylan.
Yep.
Helene St. James.
Hi, Dylan. Jeff said yesterday, spoke about the anxiety amongst players who have not yet tested positive just because of how contagious this variant is. Can you speak to that, what anxiety there is amongst those who have not, who so far have come up negative?
I guess it's just a concern. I get you're thinking about it constantly, so I guess there is a little bit of anxiousness with testing every day, showing up to the rink, and wondering if you're going to be done for 10 days or if you're going to be able to play. So I spoke about it before. You have to be a good pro. You have to be ready for whatever comes at you, but it is very difficult, and it can be frustrating at times. I'm sure for the guys that test positive and don't have symptoms, but they are the protocols, and we just try and follow them the best we can. But to answer your question, yeah, it is a very tough situation, showing up and not knowing if you're going to be positive or negative, and it's difficult at times.
Is that, we've talked about the physical challenges of coming back now after it being shut down for a week, but the mental challenge, you mentioned it yourself, you think you're playing Wednesday, but it's just the bad news never seems to stop, but to force all of that out, is that as challenging mentally as anything you've been through, possibly even more so than last season? Or?
Well, I think last season was not a great experience at all, but it was experience, and you learn how to deal with it. And for myself, I really felt that having a positive attitude about it, and whatever happens, and you just deal with it. And you can't dwell on how many guys were missing or what could happen. You have to just be ready to play. And I've said it multiple times, but I really, really believe that. I've kind of convinced myself to think that way, and I feel it's been beneficial, and I think the guys have done a great job with whatever happens. We either play or we don't, but if you're playing, be ready to go. And it's very difficult, but we've been through it multiple times now with different things that have happened over the last two years, or I guess full calendar year. So you just deal with it and you just move on.
Thank you, Dylan.
Yep.
Our last question, Bob Duff.
Dylan, kind of following up on that question about adversity, I know the approach that teams try to take when players are out of the lineup is, you can't wait for them to come back. This is different, obviously, than, a typical injury where kind of a timeline, when a guy's going to be out, when he's going to be back. Is that, plus the fact knowing that, really every team in the league is dealing with this, I don't know if it makes it easier, but, you're kind of all in this together. Does that make it, I don't know, I'm trying to, it's not acceptable, but understandable that you're kind of all going through this at the same time?
I guess, like I said about our team is I guess for how I view it is, hopefully it's kind of running through the league and we can move on. We're in a tough stretch right now with guys testing positive, so hopefully we can just get through this tough time and continue to play the season and get back to normal.
Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, everyone. Be back shortly with Coach Blashill.
Thanks, Dylan.
Recording stopped.
He's gotta be so sick of answering COVID questions.
Well, everybody to a certain extent, it's just
Yeah.
stupid. I mean, that's all it is.
There you go.